Yo, what is good, Domingos? It's just me, Dom, and welcome to the behind the scenes video of my previous video, Waking Up as a Girl short film. I really hope you enjoyed that video. I didn't want to make like a outro for that video because it was too dramatic and I just didn't want to ruin it with the end. But I think this is the last part of the Waking Up as a Girl videos, because that was the first part that I did in 2015, and then a second part that was the very first video of this year, that was Waking Up as a Girl 2, and now this is the third part as a short film, which is more serious. Like, it was also silly and comedy, but also there is a moral of it, and it's a little bit serious too. So I think it's a nice ending for this series, and well, it was really nice making these videos. Anyway, but like I said, this is the behind the scenes, so I'm gonna explain how it was made. I don't really have a behind the scenes footage, but I'm gonna explain you some interesting parts of the video, how those parts were made, because there are a few interesting parts of the video. For example, the car crash, you see. So obviously we don't have the budget to break two cars in one hand. On the second hand, it's pretty dangerous. So yeah, that's another thing. It was recorded in our parking lot in the garden. There was a green screen put in front of the car, like you can see in this picture. There was this green screen in front of the car, and I was sitting in the car, and I played the, you know, I'm driving, I look away, and then a car crashes in me. And then we recorded a footage of the car going. So we put the GoPro on the car, so we had this footage of the road, removed the green, and I put that footage there. So it's like I'm driving, the car is going. So what came next is that we recorded another car coming towards the camera. Then I masked that out and put on the road. I 3D tracked the road and put it on there. And in the moment of the impact, I put some broken glass effect on the windshield, so it looks like there's a car crash. You kind of feel that. So I had a feminine voice. That voice was my girlfriend's voice, Laura's voice. So we recorded that as you know, she read the lines and acted like, you know, it was in real life. And then I had to say everything the way she said, except I couldn't have a voice. Like, I was a mute basically. It was kind of tricky because you know, the way you speak, the way you sound, and you know, you hear yourself, it gives to your acting, it gives to the feeling of you playing the character, and not speaking loud, not giving out voice makes that a little bit harder. Plus, you know, when you don't hear yourself saying the words, it's hard to pronounce them the way they are supposed to be pronounced, and you know, it was a little bit tricky, but I think I did a pretty good job. I don't want to, you know, like brag, but there is a split screen scene where Francis and Dom are on the same screen. It's really basic. I'm not even gonna explain it, because you know, you just recorded two scenes from the same angle without moving the camera, and then you mask it out, and there you go. But there is the last part when he wakes up and, you know, gets out of the car, and the car crash is behind him. Now that scene gave me a really hard time doing it, because not when, you know, he's in the car and the broken windshield, that was easy, you know, just, you know, track the camera and put that broken glass effect on it. But well, like when I walk towards the camera and the car crash is behind me, like, that was the reason that this video was a day late, because there is a very small depth of field in that scene. So basically After Effects can track it down as a 3D area, so he can stand up track points, like good track points. So it was really hard to find those track points that the software created, that I could attach that scene. You know, obviously on the road we were shooting, it wasn't like very high traffic road, but like there were cars coming in every 5 minutes, so we couldn't park the cars in the middle of the road like they were crashed and, you know, shoot the scene, because, you know, it's sort of illegal. So that had to be done somewhere else. So we shoot this, it looked like this. We recorded the two cars and my friend Andrew getting out of the car somewhere else. Then I masked that out, and then I put that on that footage, track the camera so it it stood sort of in the same place. If you really pay attention, you can see that it's not perfect because it's slowly moving the car crash scene, because like I said, it couldn't track it profoundly, but I think it's a pretty good job. So I masked it out, put it there, then I rotoed myself, because it had to be behind me. I gave a little bit of a blur to the car crash so it kind of looks realistic, and of course it's slowed down so it looks better. So yeah, it's Aira gave me a hard time. The video was ready, like I rendered it, it was ready to watch, and I was like, bruh, I don't know, I want more. It's not perfect because originally it was only the car crash there. Andrew wasn't getting out of the car, because I didn't use that footage because I was a lazy ass bitch, and I didn't want to mask him out because that's a lot more work. But then I was like, oh god, I really need that scene. It looks even better. So well, I did it, and I'm really happy with the result. I think I brought the most out of this video, and I'm really happy with it, and I hope you like it too. So if you want to share it, like, please. But anyway, this is the behind the scenes video for that video. I want to thank Laura for helping me, my girlfriend, and my friend Andrew for helping me. Make sure to come back on Sunday for another video. I'm gonna be here. Hope you are too. But until then, just remember to stay tuned, stay alive, and stay well. Bye.
Így jó, mehet. Bazd meg!
Why are you like looking at my boobs? Nem tudom, azt szövegemet, de megnézem. De hogy... Igen, vegyük fel még egyszer, és akkor nincs proof, hogy letörtem.